And welcome to the party, ladies and gentlemen. All the marbles are on the table between these two teams. 11 and under action. Rarebreeds in the black practice jerseys, RCU in the white with the gray helmets. Two dominant 11 and under teams, feeling that they are the two best teams in the country, and so they elected to meet up here in Houston and get it on. We're bringing you the live action. Make sure you start sharing it now to everybody. You won't want to miss this. This is a national matchup with epic proportions. Thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. Rarebreeds will elect to receive, and there's playmakers all over this football field for Rarebreeds. You look out for a kid named Watts. He can give and strike anywhere on the football field from the running back position, and they have a stellar quarterback who can throw it all over the football field. And on the other side, a young kid named Gabe, number 15, is the playmaker for RCU. So, playmakers extraordinaires. It's the battle for number one right here on Generation X. Big tackle by RCU. It will be fielded around the 21-yard line. And that's where Rarebreeds will set up their offense. And the crowd has made it out here on the bleachers where we're at in the press box. Hand off left-hand side, and there's a little room there. And he'll get tackled probably around the 30-yard line, but you'll see this running back, he has instant acceleration, and they'll need to catch him at the point of attack if they want to contain him. If you get to the second level, it's usually a touchdown. This kid is that special at the running back position for Rarebreeds. Hand off once again to the left-hand side. He'll shift and get around to the 36-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. That's going to bring up third and short for Rarebreeds. Right now they're in a hurry-up offense. They won't huddle up. They'll get their plays from the sideline. Quarterback's in shotgun. Back is right next to him. Handoff once again. He'll reverse field. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Rarebreeds. They'll substitute a back end. Watts will come out. They'll bring a big back end now who will set up right next to the quarterback. Hand off once again to the running back. Stiffs arm play. Keeps his feet still on his feet. He'll get out to maybe the 43-yard line. That may be a gain of 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Rarebreeds. First quarter action. 8 minutes and 9 seconds in the first quarter. He scored 0-0. Opening drive for the Rarebreeds. This time play action. He throws up top to a wide open receiver and he overthrew him. But man, you would just see the receiver accelerate past the defensive back of RCU. So RCU will need to be careful in that one-on-one coverage, as the wide receiver was wide open for the Rarebreeds. Handoff once again, acceleration right up the middle of the field, and wow, you blink and you can just see Watts cover ground so quickly. He gets across the 45-yard line. They flip the field. They're in RCU territory now, 1st and 10. Hurry up offense. They'll get right on the ball. They'll sub some plays in, but they will not come off the field. This eliminates the possibility of the defense being able to sub, knowing that the Rarebreeds are getting on the ball fast. So they'll need to keep their players fresh, but quick pace for Rarebreeds. 1st and 10. Handoff once again, right up the middle. And they gash him again for about 7 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. It depends on the spot here. About a 6-yard gain. So that'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Rarebreeds. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Rarebreeds on a methodical drive thus far. It's been all running game that's getting them across in these yards. They had a pass attempt for incomplete, and this time they'll go back up to the top again. And the quarterback is just throwing a little bit too far for his receivers, but you can kind of see the game playing here for Rarebreeds. They want to go ahead and keep running and then go up top. And their receivers are just showing you they have extreme speed, and they're getting behind this RCU defense easily. Off left hand side, puts his foot in the ground. He runs, and it's a foot race, and nobody's going to catch him.
Oh, wow.
Rarebreeds score with ease, and he waves to the crowd behind him. And it's been all Rarebreeds quickly on the opening drive, which only took around 3 minutes and 50 seconds, as they really had no negative down on that particular drive. It was Rarebreeds all the way. So RCU is going to have to try to figure a way how to slow that running game down of the Rarebreeds, and they have not even connected with any of their speedy receivers as of yet. So they're going to have to play a cover 2 to keep those receivers in check. Can't really put a safety down in the box, but then they got to bring a safety down in the box if they want to contain that run. So they'll need to pick their poison, Corey, as they're playing the #1 team in the country. But RCU, don't be so fast. They have a potent offense as well, and they'll get to showcase that right after this point after attempt. Point after attempt. Quarterback throws it back to the opposite side.
And was hit.
Yeah, he was. The pressure was on. The quarterback hasn't been as accurate as he usually is tonight. Well, how long will that last before he starts connecting? So your score is 6-0. 6 minutes and 14 seconds in the first quarter. Generation X breakdown is going down YNC here in Houston, Texas. Primetime football.
Right underneath the lights. If you live in Texas or football in general, under the lights is where you want to play. This right here has a high school vibe. If you can see across from us, the stands are packed. You got people standing. Every other field has shut down. Guess where everybody came to? Right here, main event, under the lights. The whole stand is completely full. And it's not just people for RCU. It's not just people for Rarebreed. You have all the other teams. They came to see this high performance national game right here at the YNC.
Absolutely. So much anticipated game here. Both of these teams circled it on the calendar. They want to be at each other for a long time, and there's nothing stopping them right now but opportunity. 6 minutes and 14 seconds in this first quarter. Let's see if they're going to kick it deep.
RCU is lined up as it's going to be a short kick. Now, if it pops up, goes behind them, nope, it's on the ground, and it's covered. So they was lined up. They was ready for the onside. Maybe they saw something in some tape or something like that to make them think that they was going onside from the beginning.
Well, listen, RCU has a short field. With that sweep kick, it gives them good field position. The opening drive will start at Rarebreeds' 45-yard line. So instead of kicking it deep and letting them drive the field, they'll get excellent field position, like I said, at the 45-yard line. So Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. RCU brings out their brand of football. Number 15 is their guy. You'll look for him to be all over the football field. But the offense runs through him extremely fast and has great sense of change of direction. He's a generational talent, as Watts is for the Rarebreeds. So 15 actually under center right now. And there's going to be some movement on the line.
Let's see what they call here. All day we've been watching. They called offsides?
Called offsides.
All right. Well, look, I'm not all right. Not cheering it on, but, you know, that's the call that should have been called because the person jumps offside. You know, all day they've been calling false start. So for this game, it should be 6 refs on the field, correct? Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, we'll count 5. So 5 refs out there
right now.
Oh, he's coming. Okay. 6 refs.
Our formation, he's in the backfield.
Hitting the backfield. Dropped very, very early. That play did not have any time at all to develop.
81 didn't get his hands on the defensive player for Rarebreeds, and if he didn't make that play, he was going to get called for holding. All he could do was just try to lay on him. So they're going to be very active on this line. They're not the biggest kids for the Rarebreeds, but they are very athletic and they're very fast.
Gold helmet is a big kid.
Power set for RCU. He'll roll out. That's what he does, ladies and gentlemen.
He cap it, turns the corner. He got them fumes, but Rarebreeds is there and knocks him out of bounds with no pickup at all.
And that is the offense that RCU likes to do. Get him into open field. Look for him to do bootlegs all night. Now, the thing is that Gabe is not used to is that they have players just as fast as him, and he's not used to that. When he gets to the open field, he's usually going upfield, and you can count points. That's usually a touchdown for him. But tonight he saw how quick those lanes changed down, or closed down, I should say. And that's still going to bring up 3rd down for RCU. So it's 3rd and a manageable 7. Let's see what the play call will be.
It's that overload look we've been seeing all day.
That's usually a direct snap right to it, so he'll come the opposite way, and he's hitting the backfield, wrangled up, and that's not good news for RCU when Rarebreeds is able to even read what they call their weak side run, and he's tackled for a loss. So it's 4th down, it's decision time. Do you give this Rarebreeds offense the ball here at the 44-yard line?
No, you punt this ball. You punt it and you get out there and you say, look, we're going to have to take our defense got to go out there and stop somebody. But I don't think they're punting. It looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, it looks, and this is going to be 4th and 9. After that big tackle for loss, it increases the yardage that they need to convert for first. They'll need it first. They'll need to get all the way, and keep your eyes on the field, ladies and gentlemen. They'll need to get to the 35-yard line to get a 1st down. So here they come. Approach the line of scrimmage. And timeout. Coach wants to think about it.
Got to talk that over.
Yeah, he's like, am I making the right decision with only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in his first quarter, down 1 touchdown? Do you want to give Rarebreeds that type of field position? Had no slowdown and didn't give him they didn't pitch the Rarebreeds on that. The Rarebreeds didn't know they were there defensively on that first drive.
Everybody in the comments is saying punt.
Well, I mean, that's just so a lot of times I think not just coaches but people overthink the special teams and what it can bring. If you look back at the game prior, it was 2 touchdowns. It was special teams, right? And then after that, the offense got into the groove of things. So right now, I would say let's play smart football, punt the ball away, and then cover it. Don't let them get out there and score no touchdown. Because what you don't want to do right now is give up anything quick, fast, or big plays.
Side note.
Side note.
RCU just used their first timeout. They only got 2 left for the whole game.
And Ricky is counting timeouts. Not actually his job title.
So they'll go for it. They'll like to
well,
go for
different
it
formation here, but Same thing. Gabe is keeping it. And he makes 1, 2,
Oh, big
3.
hit.
Oh, my goodness. But he made 3 people miss. When you see that, that is a very, very exciting run. And then he's doing it from the quarterback.
There's going to be an injury on the field. Somebody's down over there. That was a big collision. I think it's going to be a Rarebreed down. Big collision over there around the 38-yard line. And somebody got up and somebody didn't.
Well, technically, short yardage punt. He got the most out of it.
And that's what the coach is, how he's looking at it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is high school vibe. I don't know if y'all got a chance to look out the window and look at the
audience can only see the stadium that's or the bleachers across from us. They can't see down
below
in front of us.
Yeah, and it's standing room only.
Absolutely.
Standing room only. High school vibes here. God, that kid is big.
So go ahead and share this live. Let everybody see these kids battle for number 1 right here in the nation right now. Rarebreeds with a stop. RCU was not able to convert for a first. They go 4 and out. Turn over on downs. It will be 1st and 10 Rarebreeds. We have an injury timeout. Rarebreeds go up by the running behind Watts as he went for a score. And it will be 1st and 10 Rarebreeds with 3 minutes and 33 seconds in the first. Well, so Rarebreeds are playing in practice jerseys, so we can't tell who's down for the players over there. We don't have any numbers, so they're playing in practice jersey with no numbers. Misdirection. It's a foot race, and this may be a touchdown right here.
Again, look how fast and how hard he is running.
Count the points. No one's going to catch that kid. Rarebreed goes up, no flags, touchdown. This is very reminiscent of what we saw in the national championship, and they're number 1 for a reason. And RCU is seeing what really speed is from different positions. And again, the quarterback has not even got hot, and he is the guy who really puts up points. But Watts on the 11U is that dude. Make no mistake. Incredible. And you've seen it for yourself. Touchdown, Rarebreeds, and they're making it look easy.
Wow.
They're making it look easy. So
R1, I got something to tell you.
You got competition.
You got competition out there, R1.
Without a shadow of a doubt. If you're talking about electric players, Corey, Watson literally is going to give you what you want. And is that extra point any good, guys?
That extra point is good.
All right, so that increases our score, ladies and gentlemen, 14-0. Rarebreeds go up, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. It's all Rarebreeds right now here on Generation X.
And just like that, in a blink of an eye, first quarter.
So one thing I can tell you about
14-0.
RCU, Corey, Gabe is probably legit the fastest 11U quarterback in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a quarterback being able to get out of the pocket and do the things he can do at a position. But what that does is limit him, since he has to take every snap from behind the center. They kind of can control him easier versus a running back versus Watts. You don't know where he's going to run. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of pressure for you to try to defend the quarterback. Watts, ball is up.
But it's recovered.
Here's big run, and he's met around, I want to say, the 46-yard line. That's where they'll set up the offense.
That's a nice return. And going back to Gabe, Gabe right now, or what the coaches need to do is put Gabe in a better position. either get him where he gets the ball out of his hands fast so that, the defense ain't got to just focus on him. Now, when you're the guy, right? You're the guy, and everybody know that you're the guy. Guess what's gonna happen? They always gonna key on you. So that's what coaches got to be like. Hey, let's get this play. Let's get this other player into the fold. They have another kid, Cadillac. I don't know what number Cadillac is, but Cadillac showed. We saw him last year play, and he played lights out too, right along with Gabe.
So I saw a comment, Jonah, and maybe you can elaborate on it. Would you think Rarebreeds is good enough to play on 12U?
No, they're exceptional at the 11U, but when you get up to there, like I told you, that's where that puberty hits, and it'll be a size matter. That's Cadillac right there, number 6.
Okay.
And he gets nowhere. He'll get to the original line of scrimmage. And so we've seen exceptional teams try to move up. Years ago, the Maryland Heat, which was a 14U, played the 13 and under Miami Gardens Ravens, which we knew Miami Gardens Ravens was lights out at their respective age group. But it was 26-0. Maryland Heat was an average 14-year-old team against the best 13-year-old team. But 4 quarters of laying on your big brother and it's going to take a toll on your body.
Yeah.
So do I think Rarebreeds can beat a lot of 12U teams out there? Yes. Do I think they can beat the top 12U teams out there? No. Hand up right up the middle, nothing there. Rarebreeds all over it.
So with a team like this, physical and fast.
And I'm sorry, I've been correct. The Cadillac is number 13.
Okay.
Thank you for checking in, Wes and James. Keep us on our toes here. We want to make sure we're accurate. It's all about these babies.
Yes,
we're going to give them their flowers.
We appreciate it.
But I think RCU has watched Rarebreeds on film and on YouTube and things of that nature, but you can't appreciate that speed until you see it in person.
See it live in person.
Yeah.
Oh, that changed a lot of stuff.
Power set for RCU, and that's going to be a false start. The back couldn't stay still there. Number 2 rocked in his position, so he'll back up 5 yards, making this mountain a little bit bigger to climb for RCU. And, the stands came out here and Texas came out here to support this RCU team, but they are literally taking on the number 1 team in the country, defending YNC champs. And when you can do that, and this team is not a one-hit wonder. This team has been consistent. Rarebreeds have definitely been consistent. And you're going to have to bring your best A game to beat this team. So everybody, when you get a chance, check in. Let us know what part of the country you're from. Put in your city and state. We want to know who's all watching the broadcast. Big tackle in the backfield. Rarebreeds are doing it offensively and defensively and special teams. They've scored so far on special teams. And RCU, I just think, is being overwhelmed right now with the swag of the Rarebreeds. And like I said, seeing it on film and seeing it in person is 2 different things.
And I don't think Rarebreeds is doing anything but playing their game.
That is correct.
They're not out there trying. I don't even see like a sophisticated blitz package. Like right now, of course they're going into a punt return formation, but man, it's not like it's just something jumping off it's just people. Each player is out there doing their role.
High snap.
And it's
blocked.
blocked.
It's blocked right there. And that's where Rarebreeds will set up their offense. And don't be surprised if Rarebreeds go to the air on the first play here. One thing about this Rarebreed teams, this coaching staff, they go for the juggler. You won't see them let off the gas at all. When they know they're on a national stage, they want to embarrass the other team. And they're going to want to embarrass them just because they know they're out of another league. Rarebreeds are proud about representing the YNC championship, so they take this personally to wear that brand on their chest. So they want to make sure anyone outside of that YNC realm, they want to show you there's a big difference between the juggernaut or I want to say the gauntlet of 11U competition in the YNC.
And
to there.
Oh, but it's a pick. It's a pick. It's a pick.
Oh,
I just saw it. It's a pick. I can't see much, but guess what? I saw that. DB went up and got it.
You called it, Corey. Excellent play by the defensive back. Climbed the I knew they were going to go for a shot.
Yeah, you called it. You called it that they were going to do it.
Go for the juggler, and that's probably what RCU scouted as well. Coaches feel a little confident. Go up early. This could be what RCU needs to get back into this game. That may be the spark to get them going.
And the DB played it perfect.
Perfectly.
Didn't lose the receiver. Played him on the inside. The ball had to come down. So guess where you go? Get it at its highest spot.
Corey, if you're RCU right now, you haven't had success running the ball to the right or to the left. Haven't had success running game on quarterback bootlegs. What's your game plan now to get this ball in? Because right now it's all about field position. Yes, he made an interception, but look where they're at. They're on the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
So you got to be very careful.
It's a dangerous situation.
That's correct.
But you know what I would do? I don't know if they have it off in there, but I would go with a spread package, and more of a spread package so that they can run the ball so that it spreads out the defense. Right now, Rarebreeds' ears are pinned back. They know they got their number, so guess what? It's going to be, you have to do something to counteract the aggression that they're coming with. So that means, hey, maybe a counter, maybe a jet sweep, something to get the ball out on the edges and show that you have the same amount of speed.
All right, so we got Mississippi checking in the house. We also got Texas in the house.
Ohio.
Man, this crowd is crazy.
I just told you to look at that.
This is
This is
more
game.
than what was here last night.
All right, so they in the shotgun. We have motion coming back across. It's a handoff. Big. Oh, no.
Oh, that looked like the ball carrier, didn't it? Just
12? I thought that was 12.
Well, 13 came out there for a block.
Oh,
yeah.
13, that's what I meant.
But he didn't hit anybody, Corey. So
Didn't touch nail person.
I was like, damn, he is gone.
Boy, if they would have popped it to 13, that would have opened up a big, and that's Cadillac, correct?
that is correct.
That is Cadillac there, and that would have opened up.
And you say that with your chest, 13.
Louisiana in the building. What's up, Zachariah? Naptown.
Naptown.
All
North
right.
Carolina, 704 in the house. Central Texas.
Let's go.
Thanks for checking in. New Jersey in the house.
Wow, look at that. Got a New Jersey in the house. Y'all go ahead. Y'all
South
make your team.
Kakalaka.
ATL.
Detroit, Cali.
Hey, Corey, they want me to tell you none of that. What you just said is going to work against the Rarebreeds. So it's
Probably. Well, you know what? Listen, that's what we got to commentate. Okay?
Delaware in the house. Y'all give a shout out to Delaware in the house. Watching some good football.
Uh-oh. We got, I just had an El Paso, prolific breed, CMB in the house.
Fort Lauderdale in the house. Just watch your Lauderhill Lions handle that business. Harlem World.
Look, Chop say, spread them out. I believe spread them out so they can't pin their ears back on y'all. What up, Trey Andrews? How you doing out there, family?
I'm seeing Brooklyn in the house. I like that New York vibe.
You know Ricky like that. Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, Savannah in the house, my hometown. That's why I'm born in Chatham County. Brooklyn Chiefs repping.
We saw them last week in Alabama.
That's correct. Came on down.
Mm-hmm.
Albany, Georgia, 229.
215. Blackhawks, 10U in the building.
Shout out to Rhode Island and Connecticut. Maryland.
We're at Connecticut. They was in the building last week too, right?
Hey, Clarence, since you Maryland, could you go ahead and ship me some Jerry's seafood crab bomb real quick? Please. That is the best crab cake in the United States, my G.
All right.
San Antonio in the house. Dubai. Show me, take a picture of your house. Let's see
Come
if you
on
really
now,
in
Dubai. Come on now, Dubai. That's a reach.
We think you catfishing, bro.
That's a good one, Dubai.
South Florida and Georgia, ball. Okay.
DMV nice in the building.
Jerry, really Australian, but Jerry stopping you. You're probably in the stands with us here in Texas, Jerry. Oh man. All right, so back to the action.
Almost back to the action. Decatur, Georgia. Oh, did cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Cheerleaders just popped out.
Well, it's about to get turned up here. Cheerleaders on the underside for RCU. Will that be enough to get RCU back in this game?
We got Jamaica in the building. Come on now. Africa.
All right, RCU, quarterback and shotgun. Sends a play in motion.
Man.
And he has a lot of pressure, and he gets swallowed up at the 10-yard line. And this is what I told you, Corey. They got to be careful as they're playing against the own shadow of their end zone. They don't want to go back against this Rarebreeds defense. A lot of people focus on Rarebreeds offense. They don't give credit to the exceptional play that Rarebreeds defense brings to the table.
So you know what I've been watching? I can't tell because the kids doesn't have on the jerseys with numbers, right?
Right.
But I'm just looking at the different kids. Rarebreed is running different kids out on offense.
Yeah.
Different kids out on defense. You know what that gives the kids? It might say people like, oh, well, I don't want my kid to learn everything, but it really gives the kids the opportunity to hone in on one thing.
Absolutely.
You know, and once they get there to specialize in something, you know, they can be real special. Twin City Outlaws in the building.
National champs. Win City. And so we got motion on the line. It looks like they'll catch Rarebreeds off sides. They'll walk off 5 yards. That's going to make it 4th and maybe 13 after those big losses of yards. So 4th down, you got to punt here.
I don't know if you have to punt here.
What do you mean you don't know? If
and you know I'm pro punt. I'm pro punt.
You're down 14, so calm down, Corey.
Okay.
It's not panic time.
It's not panic time.
It's a lot of football left in this game. You're down 2 touchdowns. It's 8 minutes and 2 seconds in the second quarter. You giving up punting the football?
I'm not giving up punting the football, but the last time they punt, it didn't look like it was supposed to be a punt.
Well, this won't turn out well for them unless they can convert this for a 4th down. You're going to give the Rarebreeds that type of field position.
I would use it to try to pick up as much yard as I can and push them back. The punt did not work. And big, high.
And this is what you're going to get.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get Rarebreeds offense at the 11-yard line.
Lord,
That's what you're going to get. Listen, you cannot panic as a coach, Corey. Your kids are going. Listen, your kids are a reflection.
I don't think they practice that many punt. We got a player down, but I don't know how many times they practice punt. They need to go.
Listen, if I'm going to play the #1 team in the country, I'm going to practice something.
So
what you mean? We're not going to have. I'm not going to let you build them out now, Corey. You're not going to have this conversation 7 minutes into the second quarter about you don't know if they practice something. You knew this was on the calendar. We all called out these coaches 3 months ago.
Yeah.
We said, we're going to do it in Houston on this date. You didn't practice everything in the kitchen sink. But game day, you have to stay the most calm and collected.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, you can't
14-0 right now.
14-0.
14-0. Oh, they say this game running clock 40-0.
Well, if you keep making calls like that, you might be.
That's why I'm up in the booth. I didn't make that call, but I didn't think they was going to punt it either. I'm just saying, 52-0 with a running clock?
Listen.
My goodness.
Rarebreeds can smell
Y'all
blood.
been real disrespectful out there.
You have to play sound football. Let's not throw it all the way on your 11-yard line and go for it on 4th down. That's Madden football. Is not realistic football. Now, look at all. Ricky, do me a favor. I know this is going to throw you way off. Pan your camera in the crowd right now, because we're not going to be like certain other broadcasts where they say, it's crowded here. Give us stands in here, you know. We'll go outside real quick.
Oh, man, we got the camera on the move.
He ain't finna play with him.
He not playing on him.
Hey, get back, y'all. That's the core shocking. That's shocking. That's the core right up. Yeah. I didn't know everybody on that guy, boy. Get me on that thing. It's packed. That's you. Give me some.
That's back. Good job, Ricky. We didn't have faith in you, but you know you pulled it out, Ricky.
You pulled it off.
Oh, back to the game.
And so we said all this to say that you didn't have all these people come out here to support your Texas brand of football, and you out here on the 9-yard line, 11-yard line, not thinking it out. So that's what I'm saying. You got a lot of support out here. So just calm down, get back into this game. I can guarantee you, if you give these people something to cheer about, they're going to support you. Hand off to the left-hand side. Man, this kid is special. Down to around the 7-yard line. And unfortunately, we can't give you all the numbers and the players for Rarebreeds because, again, they're in practice jerseys.
So 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, we go to Atlanta for ABA's tournament.
Okay.
And nobody from Atlanta, and that's a touchdown.
And Rarebreeds score again. He's getting very close to running clock. RCU better calm themselves down. They got a lot of people here. They don't want exiting this stadium early.
They made this extra point.
And you heard Ricky mumble under his breath. They get this extra point. Running clock is 22 points and above. Right now, it is 20-0.
Yeah, the pole in the way. We can't move it. Sorry about that.
We will bring the construction company out the next go around. Oh, and incomplete, so they spare you of the running clock just of now. Corey, I'm going to ask you again. RCU, what do you do this time? You got something for me?
Man, I really, watching this, I don't have much for you. Like I said, spread them out. They have yet to spread them out. They did go in the shotgun, but they really need to get them to assign.
But you know what? I hear that a lot when coaches down. Oh man, you got to spread them out. What's spread them out gonna do?
Well, so this is what happens. They're
saying running right now.
I guess so. So when I say spread it out, I mean you have to get them to identify. Hey, we have to guard these 2 people or these 4 people, or however it is, right?
I gotta stop you right here.
We got
this is one of the funniest acronyms here. RCU stands for running clock, unfortunately.
And it's 40-0 running clock.
Oh wow.
So,
okay.
Oh
The
man,
clock is
you
running.
guys in the audience, y'all are too funny.
Man, y'all keep them coming though. You know.
RCU running clock, unfortunately.
Hey, it's a national stage. I mean, both of the teams knew what they signed up for, but RCU might have bit off a bit too much. But it's preseason, y'all. It's about development.
I already told you there's no such thing.
I'm going back to it.
No.
No,
We won't let you. We won't let you. We won't open
you won't
that
allow
door.
me? All right, kick on the ground. They hop on it. RCU has the ball. I really don't. I don't know what they have to do right now. Right?
So you have no answers for me.
I don't have any answers for you, but man, hey, let's go on the spread. Let's put some trips out there. See if Rarebreed even go out there and go out the trips. If they don't, throw the ball over there. You know what I'm saying? Draw it up in the dirt right now.
Man.
Something got to change, right? You can't go out there with the same thing and expect to get a different result. You know what I'm saying? You have to do something different.
And here's the unfortunate thing. People are still fouling in here. They're coming in here.
They're still coming in.
Yeah, they're just coming in. They just, the parking lot's packed.
Yeah.
So they're still coming into the game.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking on the scoreboard and they're seeing 20-0.
Yeah, they just paid to come see that.
Oh, yeah, they paid
Yeah,
it.
they just paid to come see that.
They put that money in right now. Thank God the YNC. And, man, we can't control the game.
No, we can't.
We could give you the platform and turn on the lights.
So, you know, they coaches had a little powwow with the kids. Let's see what they come out. Not in the spread whatsoever. All right? Single high wide receiver. Safety moved over to that side. So, right now, the 9 route ain't there. But, man, a nice out route might be.
Do we have a quarterback change? Is that Gabe in the backfield right now?
I can't see.
Yes,
it is a quarterback change.
That's Gabe right now.
Gabe.
And that's what we needed, a spark.
Yeah, it is.
And they said, hey, you know what? They put 22 at quarterback and put Gabe at the running back position. But I told you that, Corey.
Yeah.
At the quarterback position, he's too vulnerable because the defensive ends are just trying to box him in.
Mm-hmm.
They want to set the edge. where he can't really just attack their defense.
And
now
now,
the running
when
back
you
position, he's running off tackle, and that's his best game thus far.
And when you see him running with the ball, you
he's
understand
special.
that the kid is special. Yeah.
He has a second
and that's
gear.
a big play for them. Second and manageable right here.
So look for them to go to the wide side of the football field. They look like they're power right now, so they're probably going to run to the short side of the field with a running back in front of him, an extra tight end to the right-hand side, and they do just that. They run to the right.
He's throwing
play
it.
action.
Oh, and what did I tell you? Route was going to be open. That out route. Now, if the wide receiver would have maybe look, they getting on him because he ran it he curved it
He
off
didn't give the quarterback a target.
Yeah.
So basically, as a receiver, you need to come back to the ball, broaden your shoulders, give him a target. When you flatten out your route like that, you're not giving him anywhere he can throw to. So that's not on the quarterback besides running that proper route.
Yeah. So I think this looks a lot better than what they had before. You know, Gabe, nice kid, very explosive, but at the same time, you know, he wasn't out there making all the plays. Right now, you got the ball in somebody else's hand.
I think you got a better chance with him at running back. He has good size, good speed. Look at him back there, looking good. It gives, I think, the best chance to win. Or not, I won't say win, but be competitive. Hand off, right up the middle.
My goodness. Hey, look, the kid runs with more heart.
Oh, yeah.
That is, now tell me this, most impressive 2-yard loss
Absolutely.
of the day?
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Absolutely. And where that play went bad was the quarterback to running back exchange. You can see number 22 is not used to handing that ball off, didn't know how to give it to the proper spot.
They take him out.
When you let's say you call a 22 lead, you got to meet the running back in the 2 hole with the football. And if you don't know that and you're in the way of them, you can cause more damage than you can do to help. And that's why they yank him out at the quarterback. 22 gave his best, but again, I don't know how many times they've practiced that. It didn't look clean. So
what happened?
Looks like they mark off a 15-yarder against the Rarebreeds. So getting
put
them
22 back in, man. I like 22 out there. You actually threw the ball down the field. The ball went to where the wide receiver should have been. Outside of the bobble handoff, man, I don't know. But it's a different quarterback again, though.
Handoff right up the middle.
That's the game, right?
Positive yards for RCU. Minute and 5 seconds left in this second quarter of action.
Oh no, 13 is at
No, we are not trying to manifest any touchdowns. We want to see RCU play some positive football. Blowouts are boring to us. We love the RCUs. Get something going. A lot of pressure. Big quarterback sack by the Rarebreeds. And this is what I tell people. The Rarebreeds defense do not get enough credit. And they're going to call a timeout as they're trying to preserve some time before the end of this half. And if I was RCU, are you trying to stop the clock at all?
No, we're getting out of this. Yeah, we try. Yeah, because it's a running clock. I didn't know the timeout was going to do it, but I wouldn't stop it. I'll try to get out this half 20-0.
And the people are saying the transfer portal is open. Gabe to the OG Ducks. Let's get into California. Well, we give a lot of those kudos to the offensive players of the Rarebreeds. What really makes this Rarebreeds team work is the exceptional players on defense, man. And so we want to give some shout outs to the defensive ends, the linebackers, just playing exceptional football for the Rarebreeds.
And making open field tackles. You know, you got the kid, the very electric kid, cutting back, going back against the grain. You know, if he don't make that tackle, you know, that could end up being a very big game for RCU. Nope, this is a live game. No, not a scrimmage here. RCU and SED is about, 5 hours from each other? 22 back in. He's looking to throw. He puts the ball up there.
Almost a
and the
pick.
safety. And the safety just misses it.
And with that running clock, it takes us to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Your score is 20-0. Rarebreeds over
I
RCU.
think so. Yeah, 5.
Welcome back to second half action. Rarebreeds kick off the ball. Squib kick down to the ground to be fielded around the 45. And he's trying to find an angle. And he has some room, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going all the way down the sideline. And Gabe is going to show you his electricity right now. He scores in the blink of an eye. Touchdown, RCU. Wow. Was that electrifying or what?
Every time he's touched the ball, he didn't at least held him in suspense. And on that one, he answered right out the gate. Gabe goes from one side of the field to the other side of the field, and he makes the most out of it. Touchdown.
He has some unmatched speed and quickness. I tell you, he's electrifying.
And with that, there's no longer a running clock.
Thank you, Ricky.
You're welcome, sir.
Ricky is the clock aficionado here.
And RCU gets back into this contest, if you want to call it that, down 20-6. But wakes up the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd goes
For RCU, and I told you, all they need to do is give them a little glimmer of hope, and this sideline was going to come alive, and it's happened.
So on the goal line, guess what they do? Spread them out. But he caught somebody coming in motion. It's pass all the way. He's looking, and he throws.
It's incomplete, so your score would be 20-6, 9 minutes and 43 seconds in the third quarter. And RCU has awakened this crowd in Texas.
They said that boy run like he got warrants. Then they said that boy run like he got felonies.
And Gabe definitely got missing quick. So here comes the onside kick, I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen.
It has to be. It has to be. Do not kick this. Okay, never mind. That's why we up here in the booth.
Exactly. Scooped.
Picked up. He made one miss. He's trying to turn the corner.
And Rarebreeds will set up their offense at the 42-yard line. They have not been able to bottle up this Rarebreeds offense all day. Will there be a change now? Will that touchdown by Gabe electrify his defense and try to play some type of stellar football right now? And that's the only way you can compete with this Rarebreed team, by playing stellar.
I think you have to play. You have to play where you won't let them, get off, start running on you. You need to hit them fast and hit them early. Can't let them get into that stride, because just like Gabe got them pew-pews, that other kid over on
Rarebreeds, Watts, yeah.
And it's a handoff to him.
Oh, big stop in the backfield.
What did I say? You got to hit him before you get them legs moving.
That's right. So look at the momentum changing now. The stands coming alive. Got the cheerleaders behind the bench.
Yep.
And that is the first negative yards for Rarebreeds all night.
Got to play in the backfield. You can't let the guy get off and start running. He is too fast and way too quick. Once he gets a cut, he is out of there. The last time they tried to throw the ball, it was a pick. So let's see what happens if they try to throw it here. This just became a... Oh, and a pitch. It was almost caught.
But it does not fool RCU.
They was there.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as RCU defense has come alive. Now they say, what if Gabe goes to SED? What does that make SED then at that time?
Oh, I would say it'd be too many places for him too many people for them to try to get the ball to. Way too many.
So you at SED would turn down Gabe?
I doubt that. No, nobody's gonna turn him down. Oh, and then going back to the air.
And big tackle.
Wow.
Another big play by
wow.
RCU as he takes it, and RCU gets up inspired right now by 3 big defensive plays.
The game isn't over. The game isn't over. This right here.
And this is the
fourth
first
down.
time. This is the fourth down. This is the first fourth down.
Yeah.
Rarebreeds has faced tonight. It's decision time. We didn't think we would hear that tonight, but it's decision time. Do they punt or go for it?
The stands are going bananas. This is a high school vibe here. More of a and we got a timeout.
Rarebreeds got to talk about it for the first time tonight.
Over, man. That's crazy.
And the crowd goes crazy. That Rarebreed had to call a timeout. It's almost like a basketball game when you see the basketball team has to call a timeout and the crowd goes crazy.
Rarebreed has to think over, like, hey, what kind of situation are we in?
Press box is shaking right now.
This is a high school vibe, man. This right here is a high school vibe. Let's see how at RCU, I'm sorry the game ain't over. You still have to perform. 7 minutes, 24 seconds left. It's not a running clock anymore, right? Not a running clock, but you have to get this thing going on offense. Gabe gave you a shot in the arm. Let's see if y'all can answer to it. Defense has stepped up so far.
4th and 13 for Rarebreeds right now. Going for it on 4th down. 13 yards for a first.
Pass all the way.
Quarterback steps up. And it is caught right at the sticks.
Oh, they gonna say that's the first down.
That might be a first. That is enough.
Spot.
They needed 13 and they got 14 yards. They moved the sticks and silenced the crowd here with a big first down by the Rarebreeds.
And the quarterback had all the time.
Great
protection. He stood in the pocket. He waited. Hey, then he got the ball the way he needed to. So, Rarebreeds steps up and gets past. And he is
boy, here's your answer. Foot race once again.
Oh, no, he get walked down this time. Who called him?
He didn't trust in his speed. He slowed down to try to cut back into the middle field.
Was that Gabe that caught him?
No.
Who was that? 15. I don't know what 15 is.
That's Gabe.
That's Gabe that caught him. They got Gabe in safety.
So Gabe runs him down, prevents a touchdown. That at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Watts will come out at the running back position. They'll go to their big back now. And this is their power back for the Rarebreeds. They get an audible in from the sideline.
It's crazy to see an 11U team, and we saw them 12U teams, can't do the same thing like this.
13U teams, same thing.
Yeah. Hand off to the big back. He makes one miss. He hits
still on his feet. Stiff arm.
Yes.
Vicious stiff arm. And powers his way inside of the 5-yard line.
Hey, that was a very, very aggressive run.
And you got to like this change of pace score. You can go from a fast back like Watson, come back with a big back. You really have that luxury of having lightning and thunder for this Rarebreeds offense.
Roll out. Nah.
Gets around. Makes a miss.
And then gets hit.
Gets around to around the 24-yard line.
Quarterback out there running around, making it look easy, but RCU's defense is trying to swarm to the ball.
Handoff. He'll come back the opposite way.
Wow. Good,
Nothing
good hit
there.
in the
Tackled
backfield.
in the backfield. Number 11. Spirited play right now by RCU. They're trying to get back into this game, and they know it's going to have to start with stops.
What happened in Dallas?
Praying for Dallas. Tell us what happened in Dallas. Give us the update. We're here at the football games. Boom! Big hit. He didn't see the sack coming.
No, he didn't.
And he took a massive hit.
Oh, now he's mad.
He's pissed. He's
mad.
going
What
to talk
he
his
about to
offensive
do?
line.
What are you about to do? You going the wrong way, buddy?
He
he's
told the
telling
guy
wide
that he
receiver.
ran the wrong route.
Yeah.
And that quarterback is serious about his craft. And the wide receiver knows that's on him.
I like that. That's good leadership right there.
Who does Gabe run track for? I don't know.
4th and forever for the Rarebreeds. They're going to go for it.
They
It's about
say
4th and 30.
Give BA the ball, whoever BA is. And
whoa, look at that move. Wow, they needed 30 yards and they got touchdown that fast. Running clock is back on the board. Wow, 4th and 30. Are you kidding me, Corey?
wow.
Corey, they said that's BA.
That's BA?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, somebody got killed.
Wow.
A game. We're gonna talk about that in Dallas. Wow.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, it was a 4th and 30, and Rarebreeds made them pay. And you know what? The crowd's not going anywhere because they can appreciate a great football team, and they're watching this Rarebreeds. They know how good their 11U team is here at the RCU, and to see them accelerate like how they're doing right now, has everybody here at this facility in awe. Standing room, as the camera shows you here, we made the cameras go outside so you can see it. And it's standing room only on this side of the stands.
I like the move that the running back had in the open field.
Did you see the open field?
Open field
How
move.
do you stop? He stopped on a dime, Corey.
Yes.
And then picked his feet right back up again.
Yeah, and you have to also note the last time he had a big run like that, Gabe was there to make a tackle. Gabe was not out there this time. It was number 5, I believe. If I'm
Well,
not
Gabe
mistaken.
can't come out the game right now, believe it or not.
No. Oh, he can or he can't?
No, he can't. If they want to kind of mount any type of comeback,
They need Gabe.
Gabe is going to have to just get IV after the game and play all 4 quarters.
I love how you do this because I don't know if you remember Ricky earlier when I had the little chant 5.
Yeah.
You know, you got what was my saying? Jesus.
And that was 1,400 watts on that carry there. Not BA, that's watts.
Oh.
That's one of the most electrifying players in youth football. I don't care what age group you see. Anytime he can touch it, he can score from anywhere on the football field. Watts. Watts won our MVP last year in the YNC.
Okay.
In the national championship game. Onside kick.
Oh wow.
Scores 26-6, third quarter action, 1 minute and 15 seconds and running.
Yeah, there you go. In 5, we trust. That's what I was saying. And guess what, John? Now 5 got to come out. He got to take a break.
Yeah.
But right now, big stage action, and Gabe can't get a break, man. Come on, Gabe. I think 5 could have changed that whole game around, especially when it was on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I definitely do too.
That would have been
a little too late.
Yeah, way too late. Well, hey, we're going to have games all day tomorrow too, right? So I think it's time. Let's just lick your wounds, get back out here. Oh, wow, they're going back. Gabe, the best player on 11U. They're going back and forth about this. Is it 1,400 or is it Gabe? Mr. 1,400 or is it Gabe?
backing him up. So that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's fourth quarter action right now, 26-6, Rarebreeds.
You can't stand the rain.
So what? So what?
As a pure running back, they taking 14K.
Yeah, he has a nose for the end zone. Watts definitely has a nose for the end zone. The kid's a north and south runner. He accelerates and he finds the end zone.
Oh, direct snap right to Gabe. And he is off to the races.
Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
wow. How do you get hit in the backfield?
Whoa, and we have some fighting here. We had punches thrown, so he's gonna be ejected out of that game after that there.
How do they eject? You don't know what number he is.
Oh, they not letting him go on this one.
Yeah, they letting him go. He already walked off. Look. Coach got him. He's walking away. Let's see. We don't even know if he comes back. I like this no number jersey thing. That took away from what a real good run from Gabe. I mean, it was a direct snap to him. I don't know if he caught it on accident. It looked like that's the way it was supposed to go.
Yeah.
And that kid made the best out of nothing. He was hitting the backfield.
Right.
Play should have been over there. Kept his feet moving, turned the corner, and he gets up the field with the quickness.
Kid is special.
Yes. The 1400 kid looks great. Gabe looks great too. Very special. We also got to see number 5 at this age group. We got to see number 5 for Atlanta Elite.
Yep.
Very special. We also get to see number 5 for SED. Very special. Very special kids. This 11U age group is deep.
Absolutely.
Very thick.
They'll walk off 15 yards, Corey. That'll get RCU a little bit closer to the end zone.
Yeah, they changed his name. Guess what the name is now? 1500K.
There you go.
So we got 1400K and 1500K going head to head right now. Ball snap. Now, handoff. And he is still moving.
Oh, and he swallowed up with a
wow.
big hit.
I think the coach is really going in his bag right now.
Well,
You've been
listen,
seeing three quarterback changes so far.
We don't realize what's really going on now. If you can just think about it, what type of talent we're seeing on this field, period, regardless of what side of football on.
Yeah.
Watts, Gabe, BA, the quarterback for Rarebreeds. It's a lot of special players on this, and a special treat tonight, man. We're glad we can bring it to you live streaming around the country. But we're glad we can put this type of matchup together regardless of what leagues these teams play in. How often are you going to see a matchup like this? And this time they key on him. Nothing there as he's hitting the backfield. No gain for Gabe. He'll probably lose 2 yards.
You don't get to see it like how it's being portrayed now. You know, yeah, you might sometimes in years past they have scrimmages against each other, but these are out-of-state teams, out-of-league teams playing each other, and it's brought here right now today at the YNC.
Third and long for RCU.
And you got to take your hats off for RCU for just stepping out of their box,
Right.
You know, and coming out here and playing and testing the water, see how good they really are. Back to pass. Oh,
Pressure.
man, he's on him. Oh, he gets away from him, though, but, ooh, that play was doomed from the beginning. All right, they don't have numbers, so they went to the socks. The kid with the red socks in the backfield all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, the most impressive unit for this team is the defensive front.
Yeah.
It's pressure every play.
RCU is still in scoring position. They're going to throw the ball.
Here comes that pressure.
Oh, and he gets away from that.
Not this time.
Oh, my goodness.
Tough football by Rarebreeds. They're all over. Clock is ticking. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in this contest. And that should be turnover on downs, ladies and gentlemen. Right hand side, flags on the play.
Very long, stretched out run. Almost picks up 10 yards, though. And that's a holding call, so it's coming back.
So, Jonah, what do you have to say about this comment? The cutoff dates matter. AYF teams need to stay away from YNC teams.
Huh. Listen. In high school, you're a freshman that plays against some seniors. 4 years. They can compare them 4 years to 30 days. It's real pressure. Majority of those YNC teams have the same dates as the AYF team, so it is what it is.
Oh, he's in the backfield.
So you don't see nothing with the age cutoff date? It's all the same in your eyes?
All the same. Go July. Even the playing field.
Kid in the Red Sox, his name is Caden.
Caden.
Ball's up in the air. Good ball. Oh, he lost it in the light, but he was almost there to catch it.
Three minutes and 9 seconds left in this contest. Rarebreeds on offense. Quarterback looks across the middle, throws. Oh,
Pick.
almost threw a
drops the
pick. In and out of the hands of the would-be defender.
Oh, and that he would have just walked into the
Yeah,
end
that would
zone.
have been a pick six. So Rarebreeds have to be careful here of not turning the ball
Oh,
over
look at that. He
late
gets
in
down
this
and gets
game.
them push-ups. We don't know who BA is, but if they not using them, they probably don't need them. Maybe they saving them. You never know. Punt is away.
Nice punt. Takes a Rarebreeds bounce.
Under 2 minutes left in the game. The clock is running. And just like that, Ricky is breaking down.
Charges are heading in the bag.
Okay, that's why they not using BA. BA got hurt from what somebody said.
Yep.
Clock ticks down to 43 seconds. And the stands are still packed. They came out here to see their RCU boys put it in, could put in some work, but they will not walk away with a victory today as Rarebreeds easily handles the Colts 26-6. They swarm to the backfield, and that's going to take the clock down to 22 seconds. And it's been all Rarebreeds. Couple flashes of brilliance for RCU, and we've said the name a couple times, but RCU as a unit played good defense, really adjusted the second half, and of course Gabe giving them the points on the board with an electrifying special teams play. So that does it, ladies and gentlemen. That's today, and you'll see this team come out and do their tap out signature in the field as they feel they tapped out RCU. And we see you tomorrow, Generation X Youth Sports Network, to break down action all day on Sunday. We'll bring you that tomorrow.